Let's now get you some news that's come in from Nepal, where on the ground there is heavy army presence around the presidential house. This is a small group of protesters have gathered outside the Sheetal Niwas. They're demanding that a younger leader should be appointed as the interim prime minister. And this comes as discussions are now taking place about the appointment of Nepal's next interim prime minister. And sources are indicating that Sheetal Karki's name has emerged as a possible consensus candidate for this position. Now, Sheetal Karki was part of the marathon meeting between the army and a Gen Z delegation that went well past the midnight. There are differences of opinion about the dissolution of the House, and an uneasy calm at this moment prevails in Nepal after days of violent anti-corruption protests led by the Nepalese youth that have left 51 dead and hundreds of others injured. The protest, which initially began over a social media ban, soon snowballed into an anti-corruption protest, which eventually led to the resignation of KP Sharma Oli. And my colleague Saloni Murarka is joining us over the phone line from Kathmandu. Saloni, what is the update with respect to the protesters who say that a younger person instead of Sheetal Karki needs to be sworn in as the interim prime minister?
Right. There's this very tense situation at the moment on ground. Army has deployed additional forces near the president's house where the meeting is taking place to decide to establish an interim government. The group of protesters who tried to create disturbance and were protesting to reinstate or to instate the former Nepal Electricity Authority Kulman Gising or the Dharan mayor to lead the interim government. They are still demanding a younger leader to lead the country. So we can, the sense is that there's still disagreements among the group, and it's very uncertain what will pan out at the moment. The Nepal army requested the protesters to not create any more disturbances or they will be compelled to fire. There was a very tense moment for 5 minutes. There was a chaos between both sides. Army tried to calm the situation by additional deployment around the area. We see that the Nepal police chief and the APF chief, they've just entered the premises. So the meeting is ongoing. More people, more authorities are being called in. So maybe we can expect something by the end of the day.
Right, indeed, Saloni. Thank you very much for joining us with all those updates. We'll, of course, come back to you as this story develops. And also, Saloni Murarka has been sending us ground reports from Kathmandu. Take a look at this report sent by Saloni Murarka.
As the discussions are ongoing to establish an interim government, this is Sheetal Niwas, the President's Palace, where the meeting is ongoing. This is a very tense situation at the moment. Suddenly, a group of protesters came out demanding to appoint the former Nepal Electricity Authority Kulman Gising or the Dharan mayor as the leader to lead the interim government. The situation got tense. Here, the army are there on their knees with the guns on, trying to calm the situation, and the ground here it's tense at the moment, and the meeting is underway. This is right outside, happening in front of the President's Palace, Sheetal Niwas. As you can see, the army, they are ready with the guns and bullets after the protesters barged in the area. This has been heavily guarded area since morning. There's a very sensitive meeting ongoing to decide a person who will lead the interim government, as the country is in a political crisis after the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigned. I'm Saloni Murarka reporting for WION from Kathmandu.